Everyone. We're continuing where we left off yesterday with the Order of the Stick, and left just in time to return to Team Evil. So, we start out with the cockroaches. So that's Shiny, and we could assign someone second cockroach. So, Deanie, you're second cockroach.
Hell yeah, I've always wanted to be a cockroach.
I am a cockroach.
No.
Okay, I will begin then. Is it much further, Papa Roach?
Not for now. Not for now.
Hey, Red Cloak, can I hold Cyclone's whatchamacallit for a while?
It's called a phylactery, and no, you can't.
Why not?
Because his undead spirit will soon start regenerating a new skeletal body for him, and he might need my aid immediately.
Mhm.
Besides, you'll break it.
I won't, I promise.
You won't break it? Okay, then where are your Power Ranger figures right now?
Broken.
Exactly.
Hey, gang, no bickering. We're all part of one big evil team here, right?
Right.
Sure, we had a setback there, but what we all need to do now is stick together. If we all pitch in, we'll be back on top soon. One for all and all for one, right?
I can't help but notice that your sense of team spirit is inversely proportionate to your number of functioning appendages, sir.
He shoots. He scores.
Cute. Did you actually grow a spine there, Red Cloak?
Perhaps I just got a hit with a piece of yours when you exploded, sir.
Okay, enough. What we really need to do is regroup. We need to find someplace secluded where we can hole up and let me regenerate. Which brings us to the Southern Mountains. First stop on the Zyklon comeback tour.
Wait, we're going outside? Yes, sunlight, fresh air, cold breezes. You can't keep me in those impenetrable shadows all the time anymore.
Oh no, we've got that covered. Do you still have it, Red Cloak?
It's right here, sir.
Well, shoot.
Quit grumbling. Better.
So, why the Southern Mountains, sir?
I keep a backup fortress here just in case. You never know. You could be just relaxing in your den on a lazy Sunday afternoon, reading the paper, when suddenly, bam! A band of unlikely heroes puts aside their differences and evicts you from your own house. Whoa, what the hell? This valley used to be abandoned like 30 years ago.
There goes the neighborhood.
Looks like the hobgoblins, sir. Hundreds of them.
I have an idea.
Please don't recruit the hobgoblins, Lord Zykon.
Hey, I need new minions. I'm down to my last goblin, and it's only a matter of time before you kick the bucket.
I love you too, sir, and I am very glad you are aware of how my mantle works, because no, I am not going to die anytime soon.
Besides, I would think you'd be happy to have more goblin blood on the team.
Goblin? Yes. Hobgoblin? No. They're disgusting, pompous jerks. There's a long history of my people being bullied by the hobgoblins.
Please me.
All efficiency and warriors' codes and sense of duty, with their military this and their discipline that, and I'm not helping my case at all, am I?
It's official. Orange is the new green.
Shiny?
Let's see.
Shiny.
Is that me? I'm pretty sure.
That's a cockroach. So yeah.
I know, but don't I know do one specific cockroach?
All right, Beanie, do the other cockroach. We'll count that as cockroach too.
What's the M thing? What is it? What does that say?
Milan.
Milan.
It's a city in France.
Oh, I'll inform Milan.
Random goblin, that's you again, Beanie.
Wait, you say Milan like the place? That's in Italy, not France.
Oh, I don't know. I think the point was it's a central to the fashion
It's a
regions.
big fashion city.
Oh, okay, danke. And lo, let the hobgoblin ritual of manhood commence.
Before we get things started, I'd like to just take this opportunity to personally thank my Lord Zycon for giving me this chance to plumb the murky depths of my chosen career.
Quit your complaining. It's not my fault none of the other goblins are around.
The more open-minded might be inclined to think that since you led them all to their untimely deaths, the hands of a group of adventurers, that yes, it is your fault.
The ritual of manhood is then to be followed by the ritual of public spanking.
Remind me why I'm doing this again.
In order to be a hobgoblin leader, you need to be an official member of the hobgoblin tribe. So you have to go through their stupid rituals to become an honorary hobgoblin.
And then the ritual of uncomfortable piercings in private places shall begin.
And after that, then am I an honorary hobgoblin?
No. Not until you complete the ritual of doing the first 4 rituals over again, only slower and while singing.
Wait. I'm all for humiliating Red Cloak, but we're kind of in a time crunch here. Is there any way to fast-track the process of becoming your supreme leader?
Well, you could simply vanquish the current supreme leader.
Slate living.
Slay living.
Done. Well, that was actually quite liberating.
Hey, you over there. That guy was your supreme leader, right?
Scepter of Supreme Leadership, headdress of Supreme Leadership, shiny gold amulet of Supreme Leadership.
Yes, he was.
Oh,
hell,
The better part
hell,
of
new
not getting
leader.
hit with slay living.
Oh, hell yeah, I got to hear Shiny talk some more.
Druids local 303. Welcome to the Wooden Forest.
May Thor protect me so as I journey into the heart of darkness.
Durzon, don't tell me you're scared of a few forest monsters.
No, the monsters there. Something far more sinister. The trees.
Trees. You're kidding.
Nay, they may look all peaceful like, but they be out to get us dwarfs. I never saw one till I was a man, leaving the dwarven tunnels for good, but I know they're evil. Haven't you ever thought about how suspicious it is the trees can always be found in such large groups? And why else would my patron Thor strike down so many each year if his mighty lightning is evil?
Billy.
Yes. Oh,
You say gotcha.
gotcha.
Back in the what's that noise?
I don't
I mean,
know.
it's not loud. Just keep going. It's fine. I think it's just rain.
Right, back in the homelands that always be encroaching on our territory.
Captain, Roots are breaching our... Captain, Roots are breaching our perimeter in tunnels F, Q, and V. Was that any way close to a Scottish accent?
You just sounded like yourself.
Damn it.
If I don't make it, no, is that dark on?
That-
I don't think that's dark on. Is it?
I think that's younger you. That's young
Oh.
you.
No, the thing is that Durpan has never been married, so I'm gonna say that it's Durkan's father who does show up later. So who wants to play Durkan's dad?
I could probably do Durkan's
Sure.
dad.
Okay, Penty, Durkan's dad.
Go ahead, Penty.
If I don't make it, tell my wife I love her.
That's ridiculous. Why would anyone be scared of a tree?
Think about it, lass. Just one tree
I'll be
has
right back.
colossal size, natural armor, damage reduction, hundreds of hit points, and enough limbs to make a dozen or more attacks per round.
True.
Durkan, trees can't move.
Can't they move, lad? Or is it just that they move so slow we cannot see them sneaking up on us?
So now trees are some kind of stealthy assassin.
God, yes, man. It's like your people always are saying. If a tree,
Whistles.
if a tree kills alone in the forest, does it make a sound?
Hey, look, some kids standing in the path.
Surprise! We're bandits. Come to rob you of your most valuable possession.
Tom, you be blonde girl, and
Am I the midget?
yeah, be the midget. It's what you're good at.
Hand it over.
What they said.
Was that supposed to be an ambush?
That was just lame.
Or sad, really.
Hey, it worked hard on this ambush.
Listen, you look like a nice enough kid. What are you, 3rd level?
Second, miss.
2nd level, wow. I remember how it is when you're new. Everything is kobolds and copper pieces, and you get excited over a potion of bark skin. Good times. But let me tell you, we've been through a lot of ambushes by some very professional monsters, and yours, well, it just doesn't measure up.
I was afraid of that.
So in the interest of helping out the next generation of thieves, I'm going to offer you a few pointers.
Oh, fantastic, miss. Yes, any advice you could give would be most appreciated.
Hey, well, here's my number 1 tip for archers. Learn from years of adventuring. Never allow yourself to be led into the middle of the enemy's melee warriors.
Hello, boys.
Bunk.
Ooh.
Thunk.
Ow.
Hey, I found a weapon. Or made one, I guess.
Just a stick. It's just a stick.
Tommy, it's your line.
But no one said ow. Okay.
Ow. Okay.
You gotta admit, it was a good tip.
I'm curious if there's any advice on running away.
Thank you, miss. I'd like to stop learning now.
Who's the old man?
This old guy is he's a minor arc villain, so
Oh, let me.
okay.
Hey, I want to try one time. I want to try one.
All right.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
there's another minor arc villain who's a girl, so that'll be easier for you.
Yeah, but I want to try old man voice one time.
All right, fine.
Bandits, fire!
Well, we start.
You start with the ones with the dashes in the middle.
Okay. Looks like the new kid didn't have what it takes. We better get in there. Bandits, fire! Okay, you can continue.
That's shiny.
Hey, let the sun go.
Yeah.
Ah!
Thunk, 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 thunk.
Haley, V, return fire.
You think?
Bzzz.
Fight scene.
Fight scene.
Fight scene.
Fight scene.
Pull back, bandits, retreat! Was that posh?
Just shout yelling.
Okay. Pull back, bandits, retreat!
It's your line again.
Oh, yeah. They just left?
Maybe we provided too much resistance?
Yes, I'm certain our flesh proved far too springy for their arrows' taste.
Watch
Well,
it, ears.
the important thing is we didn't lose any valuables, those dirty thieves.
Woo! Faster! Go faster!
By the way,
As for Alan,
By the way, Shiny, you can take the old man now. I just wanted
Oh.
to try it out.
Alright, no problem. Next time he shows up. Okay.
I just noticed. Hold up. In the comic before Arrow Time, there's an arrow lodged in Varsuvius's chest.
What?
yes.
Bottom
V
left is just lodged in his
hardcore.
chest.
Oh.
V is hardcore.
Especially because they only have a D4 hit die.
Just 0 fucks are given.
I mean,
Right.
if he tried that shit in 14, he'd be dead.
But yeah, if you drop the stream, I had a friend who wanted to potentially watch too, so I can drop the link to them too.
Oh, sure.
I
Hold
have
on.
the
I'll
stream.
get you
I
that.
have it. I got it. Here you guys go.
Okay.
Anyway, Tom, your line.
Oh, yeah. Roy, they kidnapped. I forgot how to say his
Ellen.
name.
Ellen.
Ellen, like Ellen DeGeneres.
Ah.
Except
Roy.
actually generous and a decent person.
Roy, they kidnapped Ellen.
And your point is?
My point is we had to help him. He's a member of this team.
See, now that's where our views seem to diverge. I tend to see Ellen more as an
Great.
obstacle that this team overcomes on a regular basis. Traveling with Ellen is kind of like, say, adventuring with syphilis. It can be done for a while, but it's not easy and it's not pretty. So I say we all just thank the bandits for their allegorical penicillin shot and continue on our way.
Aren't you the one without a weapon?
Did you not see the fight scene? I have a weapon.
You have
Honestly,
a
Roy,
stick.
That's
That's an
much-
improvised club.
much more mean than even I would say. Can't believe you treat Ellen like that.
Truly, we are the Order of the Stick now.
Card.
Okay,
It's your
so
line, Tom. Is your line.
Okay. Wait.
I assume it's mid conversation, but the first line would have been the follow. So speak it as if that was something you actually said.
Okay. Them back. I'm gonna retry that again. Back to their camp. We should find where they've taken him.
I think that's
Oh, is that
Belcar.
me?
Yeah, I think that's
The and then one
And
looks
then
like
what?
it's Belcar.
Yeah, and then what?
And then we enact one of my cunning rescue operations.
I can't believe you all want to save Ellen enough to risk your lives.
He'd be the heart and the soul of the team, lad.
He has proven his loyalty to you on several occasions, sir, and I would not discard my hard-earned friendship with him so carelessly.
It's too, Belcar.
Hey, if anyone is going to earn XP from him, it's gonna be me. Plus, he makes me laugh. Roy's boobies.
Well, fine. Saving his useless ass from monsters or Belcar is one thing. Walking into a camp of armed bandits is suicide, though, and you can count me out. I'll keep looking for the star mail on my own, then.
What are you, jealous?
No, I'm practical.
You're practically an ass, anyway.
Well, that officially takes Operation Send the Meat Shield in first, Dr. Feeble.
Not to mention Operation Wait for Roy to come up with a better plan.
You have Dirk on, don't you?
We could do with more tactical analysis right now.
I think that's Haley.
Oh. Well, Belcar. I'm gonna try that again. Well, wow, blah blah blah. Wow, Belcar, good job tracking down that bandit camp.
Bandit camp. You told me we were looking for the nearest strip club.
It worked, didn't it?
Touche.
You need to be certain they're holding Ellen before we mount a rescue operation.
Too bad neither of our casters learned the spell Detect Moron.
Hey V, why don't you send your familiar to scout this camp for him?
My what now?
You know, your familiar, the Raven?
You had him in comic number 3.
Ah, right. Of course, my trusted familiar is right here by my side, as he has been the entire time.
Hello.
Well, I'd like to send. What is your Raven's name anyway?
Name? Well,
Don't tell me you never named him.
I am a very busy elf. I plan on getting around to it one of these decades.
Then I'm naming him now. How about Blackwing?
As you wish. I don't see why you bothered. I haven't named any of my other class features.
Hey, Blackwing, I want you to fly over the bandit camp and tell me if you can see Ellen.
Aye, aye.
Oh, oh.
Shiny should say the call because Blackwing is literally saying this.
Please,
Okay,
please,
okay.
Shiny.
I used to do this all the time for my D&D character, so car.
He fucking died. He fucking died.
Don't worry, Shiny. Blackwing lives.
Yeah, don't worry.
come
Familiars
on.
can respawn.
Yeah, they can. Oh, come on. How many birds fly overhead every day and they all decided to shoot that one?
Is it too late to change his name to Pinata? One bird with 24 arrows.
Okay, you start first and then I interrupt you.
My raven.
Blackwing.
Blackwing has scattered the bandit camp. Based on the feelings I'm receiving through our empathic link, I believe he spotted Ellen. Also, I believe he is asking for morphine.
Wait, empathic link? I thought Raven familiars could speak common.
Oh, he can speak common, he just won't. He feels it demeaning to speak in anything but his native Raven tongue.
I speak common.
Oh, sorry.
I speak common.
He don't.
Okay.
I apologise for butting in with that. I couldn't resist.
No,
that.
no.
Pun,
It's a good ad lib.
Roy was right about one thing. There are too many bandits to fight. Luckily, fighting isn't my specialty. We'll try to sneak into the camp and free Ellen without alerting the bandits to our presence.
But
Durkon, that means you need to stay behind. We can't afford for them to hear you, and we'll need backup in case something goes wrong.
aye, lass, less words for me.
I think we should definitely wait for nightfall. It will be much easier to sneak in under cover of. I should redo that again. I think we should definitely wait for nightfall. We'll be blah 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 blah. I don't know why I almost said definitely twice. I'm sorry. I think we should definitely wait for nightfall. It will be much easier to sneak in under cover of darkness. That doesn't make sense. That sentence doesn't make sense.
Agreed.
That's fine.
It will be much easier to sneak in under cover of darkness.
Yeah, that's a perfectly valid sentence.
Like the cover of darkness would make more sense.
Oh, okay.
But it's just going more into the whole sort of vaguely period-ish English, like cutting out some these or other prepositions. To be the
Okay,
fake
anyway.
oldie.
Anyway.
Agreed.
Sorry, did you say nightfall? Nightfall? It's mid-morning, and I know the limits of my attention span. Who knows what I'll be trying to kill if I have to wait around for hours in one place.
Nah, don't be silly, Belcar. Check this out. Does anyone have anything they want to do before nightfall?
No.
Nah.
Not at all.
Later that evening.
Sweet.
Definitely not a bandit camp.
Since Penty hasn't had a lot of lines, you can get that guard, and Beanie can get the other guard.
All right, I'll get the one that is on the right.
Ugh, guard duty.
Tell me about it.
Time was we'd be out drinking all night after a good pillage, you know.
Yep, not no more.
Isn't that
Nope.
one a kid?
Ever since Sam
No,
took
he's
over,
an
it's been more
immature
work and no
adult.
play.
Yeah, I mean, I used to like stealing from the rich or giving to the poor, but now every copper piece goes to Sam's coffers.
And did you hear what happened to Jim when he questioned it?
Yeah, ouch. Those do not grow back, you know.
It's a crying shame is what it is. And can you believe now she's Gus kidnapping men she finds attractive?
Seriously, as gorgeous as Samantha is, you think she wouldn't need to stoop to that. Okay, that's cute.
Excuse me.
Guys, be
Big Ellen's got big bard energy. What?
Rhyme.
What?
That's my real name.
Sam?
Yeah.
I was
Guys,
gonna
sorry,
have
I
you
need
do
to-
Sam anyway because Sam
Guys,
because it would be awkward
sorry.
for me to talk to myself.
Guys, I sorry to have to cough off. I need to go for a bit. My dad needs me.
All right, let's just hope that Delcar doesn't doesn't reappear soon.
Belcar is immediately in this one.
Oof. Well, let's talk about something random until Deanie comes back.
How did you think about my old man voice?
It was okay. I still need to work on Scottish accents because I really do want to play Durkan's mom.
My familiar is injured and would like morphine.
I didn't know your birds can get morphine.
I am actually unsure if you would have to do a very small dose to account for their low body weight.
Yeah. Plus, just I think you would care more about the immediate trauma response to 24 arrows, given we might have to ask Rain about that, because I'm not a vet.
Actually, I do want to say something. I keep having the urge to say Ellen's lines.
I just like singing, so like when I heard I would not be the only girl in the stream, I was like, okay, I'll go with Ellen.
I also like to go by she, they, so.
Who's knocking?
So.
Ding dong.
There's gonna be a bit that's difficult and I need to figure that out, but that'll be a while till we reach that point. Basically, it involves gibberish and what really the lines you should say need to be translated. So, you'll see what I mean when we get there.
Okay.
I was talking to Tom.
I'm just glad we're getting to points that I didn't end up reading in advance, so this is all new.
Okay, that's good because there is certain plot developments I want you to experience blind.
Hey, Ryan, could you check the chat but don't read it out loud?
Sure. Like, this comic mentions alcohol semi-frequently. This isn't like a webcomic for prudes. Like, it's not explicit, but it's
Okay.
assumed that the reader is an adult.
Also, just period, like, it was safer than the water you would get normally.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to say alcohol definitely helps with voice acting. I'm just saying.
Well, I think your problem is nerves. So, like, if you get too nervous, alcohol can help with that.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
Given it's a balancing thing, because too much and you'll not really be in your best mental state for voice acting. But yeah,
yeah, like I think you're doing fine with one drink. I assume.
I,
I drank half of it and then threw it away.
Okay.
I honestly don't know why I'm nervous at all. I think you're doing very good at this.
I got nervous
plus
that one
literally there are dwarves in and out of this comic,
time.
and I think wherever there are dwarves, drink isn't far.
Oh yeah, but I got really shy with that one thing.
Yeah, that was something else. Just there are silly moments.
It took me so long just to respond to it, and it was like maybe alcohol will help. So it was like, also, I may or may not have a pop addiction. So
Relatable.
like the sad part is that's the sad part. I was drinking the alcohol because of the carbonation by itself. That's the only reason.
Like, seriously, I absolutely despise coffee, so whenever I go into work, I will bring in a couple of cans of soda to compensate for the caffeine I still need. Unfortunately, I lost my job. Well, I quit because it was a warehouse, and that's slash a factory floor, and I'm autistic, and that is not a good combination.
Yeah. Also, just when it comes to caffeine, I probably have very much a problem with caffeine. I grew up in all places of Seattle, so we don't go light on caffeine.
I mean, we do have pop, but the thing is, I wasn't allowed to drink the pop.
Why is there a party tomorrow and they can't?
Well, no, it's for like family get together part.
Oh, that's exactly what I just said. Okay.
Yeah, for a social gathering or when family comes over, that sort of thing.
Yeah, but it's not like my thing is, it's not gonna be the next day.
If they don't intend to go back to the grocery store, they want to make sure that they have enough.
Yeah. So I'm looking through. I'm just glancing through memes on my other screen because we've kind of paused the comic for now, and I just saw something that this is something you don't want to see in your YouTube recommended feed.
Okay.
Yes.
For the stream watchers, it's about getting certain chemicals out of urine.
The worst part is this is the first part of a series. Later involved turning it into an artificial sweetener.
I have questions.
I think it's technically chemically possible, but like, if you're that just go to the grocery store and get some damn Splenda.
This was more in the whole Cave Johnson angle of science isn't about why, it's about why not.
I still have questions.
So this actually reminds me of my new Obsession 6, where they casually mention as a part of the House of Holbein a parody of 16th century fashion, that to dye your hair we use a special ingredient straight from your bladder. which
Oh.
is true and gross. And at least at that point in time, they didn't have better options.
And
Also,
indeed, I'm gonna
these
need
are the
another-
ingredients that were used to produce it in the making a sweetener video. I am not pleased to notice the label on the smaller sample bottle of urea that has parentheses mine.
Oh, God.
Wait. Just because it can be done doesn't mean it should be.
Turning, Everclear, urea, your own urea, Tylenol, lye, drain cleaner, sodium bicarb, and ethyl iodide into a sweetener.
Like, why the hell would you want to why the hell would you want to DIY any of this?
I still have
You're
questions.
dying.
I am so bad. I feel so bad for Dee Dee. He would be doubling over laughing. Wait, Dee Dee, are you back?
I have a character exactly like this. She would continue to try and do that, except with worse things.
Oh, there's also the other video where vinyl gloves are turned into some rather subpar grape soda.
Ew, grape soda.
Which is chemically possible, but why?
Like,
Hey, Pentagon.
like I am just like
Wait.
so glad the DIY channels I got into were like cooking channels, not this weird ass stuff.
Rhyme. Wait. I want to tell Pentagon something.
Yeah, what you got?
Shrimp vending machine.
That is almost certainly something in Japan. Japan
No.
puts
They'll understand because of their profile picture.
Yeah, you mean was that a joke in Homestuck? I forgot.
No, it's not. That's not Homestuck. That's lobotomy court.
Oh, this isn't like specifically.
Also, just
Hold
if
on,
this sends, it's gonna take a while.
So to try to not talk about this anymore, one of the things I'm doing as a hobby is baking macarons, and I wanted to try some like fruit flavored macaron shells. Okay. Anyway, so the thing is, I looked it up, and when including fruit type ingredients, you never want to include wet water. Macarons and water do not mix very well.
Why?
So basically, like their chemistry, well, the very finely tuned structure of the meringue will not work if you put too much water in there. So, like, my solution: go to the grocery store, go to the powder drink aisle, get some cherry drink powder.
A minute.
See how clumpy that is.
Wait a minute. Why do you get powder drink?
You add the powder to water and it produces a flavored beverage. Like lemonade.
You know, like Kool-Aid powder.
Okay, so
What
that
are
was
we on?
157. We weren't able to get far without you.
Oh, we're still in the same. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, we kind of went on a deep about making sugar out of urine or something. What like that?
Huh?
Making Dolson from urine to be technically correct.
All right, let's continue on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay, so is it my line now?
No, it's Tom's.
Okay. Wow, this camp is pretty well guarded. I didn't know how well. I know blah 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 blah. Over. Wow, this camp is pretty well guarded. I don't know how we'll get in.
What we need is a distraction. Why don't I knock this torch over and set one of their tents on fire?
I don't think so, Belcar. V, are you still invisible?
Can you see me?
No.
Then I suppose that answers your question.
V, try to walk by those guards. See if they notice you at all.
As you command.
What would really help is a distraction. Let's set a tent on fire.
Arson. No, Belcar.
V,
Billy.
I'm strong. Don't worry.
Billy?
Billy?
I'm trying to see. Oh, new page.
157.
Like, I was looking at the bottom of 157, and I couldn't see any lines because V seems silent at the bottom.
Oh.
We're not at the bottom, we're in the middle.
I have returned. They seem to be incapable of discerning my true form.
Then here's the plan.
Set a tent on fire?
Arson. No! For the last try again. No! For the last time, Belcar, we are not setting a tent on fire. We're trying to sneak in without letting them know anything is wrong. So no, no, no fires.
No, screw it.
Penty, let's pretend it's your guard who said that.
Look, intruders.
Tom?
Oh wait, no, I think he should say it and then I should say it.
Say what?
Huh?
I think Belcar should say their thing and then I should.
It wouldn't make sense.
It's clear that Haley's line is first.
Because it sounds like he's talking first and then she answers him.
Not really.
No, this is just more so a
Fred.
Yeah, it's a threat. You're threatening me, and then I reply to the threat.
Okay.
I get that you're drunk.
Sorry. Okay, I have to get angry again. How do you say that angrily?
Your friend is an idiot. He is a complete idiot, and he has led everyone's lives to be in danger.
Some psychotic halfling decided burning a tent was worth more than getting away clean.
Hey, I mean, honestly, I'm with him, Arson.
No, it's a terrible idea.
It's an amazing idea.
I mean, look at my profile picture. Anyways,
Leave the arson to the caster classes.
Okay. I need to figure out how to sound angry again. Do I yell? Do I yell? It sounds like she's not yelling.
Yeah, she's yelling.
She's yelling. She is.
Especially on that last word.
Don't worry about outrunning the bandits. Worry about outrunning me.
See, now if you'd shown me that sort of discipline a minute ago, we wouldn't be in this situation.
I did.
Chaotic Belcar.
Shiny.
Parent.
No, Deanie, you start the strip.
I thought, but isn't... Okay. Look, mistakes were made. That's all I'm saying.
Do any of you have any last words?
Yes, I do. Banditry through pure combat strength is economically and strategically infeasible with such a large group.
Wow. I was honestly expecting something more than "Don't kill us."
But it's true. Beating people up and taking their stuff will never work out for you in the long run. It's because of the wealth by level It's because of the wealth by level guidelines, really. Everyone of a certain level has a specific degree of wealth, and no one of a lower level can achieve the same amount of riches without gaining levels first. That's why you don't see the first level ranges with +5 bows. Therefore, anyone worth robbing is powerful enough to defend themselves against your attacks. And anyone weak enough to fall prey probably doesn't have any stuff worth stealing.
Nice try, sugar, but I already saw you sweet talk the new kids. Your trickery won't work twice.
I'm afraid there is no chicanery on Miss Starshine's part, sir. Simple math dictates the futility of your effort. Take ourselves, for example. Your team might defeat us at this point, but the sale price of our gear is mere pittance compared to the cost of food, equipment, and other expenses for a group your size.
I mean, cost of masterwork bows alone.
And you can be damn sure we're gonna take a few of your men down with us.
Right. So that leaves you needing to face a potentially deadly encounter, like us, every week just to maintain the status quo.
And if we want to make a decent profit,
You're talking about facing parties of adventurers 2, 3, or 4 levels above us, which is frankly suicidal.
your words are persuasive. I think you really should talk this over with our leader.
Leader? So you're what? A cohort? What a waste of time.
Beanie.
Rogues, arrows point blank range.
When I say waste of time, I really mean pleasure to speak with you, sir.
Sure, I used to be the leader of the bandits up until recently.
All I need to do is swindle this bandit gear guy and gain free element and get away. Think of it as Plan B.
B. Didn't we go through this already? We're like on plan Q.
For years, we would prey on the wealthy and the universally despised.
Hold on a second.
I
When did
forgot.
they get suits and a suitcase?
Oh, these lawyers have showed up
They're the
before.
lawyers.
I
What?
forgot which one was which in terms of the lawyers. I think it
I'm
was.
pretty Shiny was the left one.
No,
I'm
I thought
pretty-
I thought I was the Hispanic one.
Fire.
I actually think I was the bald one,
Okay.
which means it's 10.
Anyways.
Alright, if you're the bald one, that's the only one speaking in the strip, so go for it, Shiny.
Get back, I have a restraining order, and I'm not afraid to use that. I would brag that I would allow any bandit that defeated me in solo combat to claim leadership of the camp. It seemed fair, you know. Imagine my embarrassment a few months ago when my teenage daughter rips my ass in front of the entire clan.
Wait, the bandit leader is your daughter?
Yup, 18 and rotten to the core, to my shame. Which wouldn't be so bad if she hadn't manifested sorcerer powers with puberty. In retrospect, everything would have gone a lot smoother if I had just bought her that pony she asked for when she was 8.
All this backstory is really fascinating, really. But are we nearing a point anytime soon here?
I'm getting an idea.
And so Plan R begins to take form.
Sir, sorry, but Sam left us orders that she not be disturbed, or else she would. Well, you heard what happened to Jim.
Nobody likes talking about what happened with Jim.
Don't worry, I'll take the heat for you, son, but what these folks have to say is important for my daughter to hear.
So
Sex scene.
You're Sam. So your line.
No, I
Come-
don't wanna.
You're just yelling at Shiny, telling him off for interrupting as your dad. That's all.
I just saw a bright light over there. Anyways,
Act indigent.
as what?
Act indigent.
Indigent.
Act indignant. Indignant.
I don't know what that word means.
Angry. And
Very, very angry.
Oh, can I not be hurt?
like I.
You know what? I've had an idea. How about I be hard and you be
Yes.
the
No,
old
there's
guy?
too many. Okay.
Who do I be? Okay.
Okay. Dad!
Martha.
Haley.
Ellen.
Hot chick.
And on that
Take a screenshot.
bombshell,
Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of that one. Take a screenshot. Of that one.
Plautus interruptus.
Sorry, isn't it already 11?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I would really like to get out of this bandit camp. I think like we're not that too far from the end. Yeah, we're not. No, wait. We are. We'll just leave this on this cliffhanger.
Okay.
All right, I'm done with that. I need to go now. Thanks for the fun. Love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.
See you next week.
I will
Bye.
tell you that this is Sam's only scene like that. So if you want, we can go back to the casting that makes a bit more sense next time.
But she also says curse words, so I don't really know what to do with those.
Okay.
I think it'd be